I feel that a lot of times, and I know it's just thought, but I'm going to talk anyway because I'm so afraid of talking.
Okay.
I feel like it's just bigger than me. That all these thoughts, all this image, all this people I've hurt, all this is it's like it's bigger than me. And it's like I fall in a rat hole, just fall in a hole. And yet, when I have times when I have a holiday, and yet there are times when that I have peace. But what I seem to get, what you just got through talking with Sean, is this devotion, this being so devoted to this. And I got no place to go. I mean, I'm like you said the other day, we do everything else until we see it doesn't work.
That's right. That's what it means. That's what I mean when you're ready to be free, then you'll be free. But I just want to point out something, and I want to try to impart this so that you really get this message. Thinking of all of the people you hurt, remorse and guilt and regret, right? Those things are eating you alive. I say to you, you can be a heretic, man. You don't have to fucking be a victim to those thoughts. What good do they do you?
They don't do me fucking shit.
Does it do them? Does it do your so-called victims any good either? Not
No.
victim. You're a good guy. You never did anything too bad. But you're just such a good guy. You probably think you hurt people. But come on. But does this do you any good or anyone else any good to harbor regret and guilt and remorse and shame? Does it do anyone any good? So, but there is a belief there, inculcated in your mind by your culture and your religion, that you're bad and that you should suffer because of what you supposedly have done. And so you believe it when that comes up. I want you to try something, and I want you to take it seriously. This is very practical. Okay? I want you to hear this. Next time a regret or a remorse comes up, say no. I'm going to have a holiday and be free. And if it keeps cloying and pulling at you, you say no. I'm going to have a holiday and be free. You say no, you don't have power, and no, you're a fucking lie. You're a fucking lie. You're not a shadow. I don't have to fucking do anything with you. I'm going to ignore you. I want you to try it, man. You want to be free? Then be free. Then be free, Gail. Then be free. If you say I want to be free, and then you start believing in this guilt and shame and remorse, then you're still fooled by your cultural ignorance that you have to pay attention to those things, which means you're not ready to be free because you're still believing cultural ignorance. Those thoughts do you no good at all, and no one else any good at all. You know you did something stupid. I know I did something stupid. What, I got to fucking beat myself up for the rest of my life over it? What good does it do? So next time that guilt, remorse, shame, regret appears, I would like you to really see this is very practical. This is where the rubber meets the road with this work. The way of freedom is to be free. No. No. I'm going to ignore you. This is sacrilegious in most modern spiritual teachings, shadow work and all that. I don't respect all that work. It's got its place. But if you want to be free, then there's no shadow.
Okay.
You see? Will you try that this week?
I feel like I feel like I'm going to be saying it a lot, but
Good. Well, of course you're going to be saying it a lot because you've been believing for 77 years or however old you are now that
yeah,
you have to fucking give that shit respect.
yeah,
Right? Your religion has told you that. Your society, your culture has told you that's what's important. You're bad. That's what's important. And I'm saying the way of freedom is to be free. How do you be free? You ignore that stuff because it's a lie. Where is it now? Where is you see, there's nothing.
yeah.
So the way of freedom is to be free. If you want freedom, then have it. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, Gail. We, like you, like all of us, have been believing this mechanism our whole life. And with people who've had a lot of trauma and a lot of things, it's very challenging. I don't take it lightly, and I don't think it's trivial. But it doesn't change the fact. The fact is the way to be free is to be free. When someone's ready and when someone says, I want to be free, then I say, fine, then there's no more shadows, ignore and be free. That's what Ramana said too. That's what Nisargadatta said too. So if you're at the point where you're ready to be free, then you gotta get real, man. You've heard me say get real for years now, Gail. We're friends, I know. But you say now you're ready for this message. I believe you. But then it means you have to get real. And what is real? Look now. Is there a past?
No past.
Okay, so then what is real? What's real is there's no past. So then get real. And then your culture is going to be in there saying, Gail, you're being bad. You're being bad. You have to pay attention to this. You have to pay attention, Gail. You idiot, you're being a heretic. And you say, no. Fuck off. I'm going to be free. I'm going to get real. There's nothing. You see?
You remind me of a time long before I met you and before I was driving down the interstate and that voice started in my head. And for some reason I said, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then it came back again. And I said, no, I'm not playing games this time.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not even saying to tell it to shut the fuck up. I'm just saying I am not attending to you. Do whatever you want because I have nothing to do. You have nothing to do with those thoughts, Gail. You didn't create them. You didn't create the guilt. Did you create the guilt or the remorse?
No.
No. You didn't even create the event that remorse is pointing to. You're not the doer of any of it. So you don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to tell it to shut up. Just ignore it. Turn your attention away from that to reality. You see, what is reality, Gail? Now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here and now, there's no Gail even. There's no past, there's no future, there's no Gail. All of those stories that are in that brain, are they true? Where are they? Look now. Are they reality? Look.
Not now.
Not ever. There's only now. There's no not now. There's only now. So that means those are not real, are they? They're not reality. What exists, I want you to say the same thing I showed a minute ago. Look now, here and now. I am, yes, you exist. And you know that you exist. Knowingly, I know that I exist. Does that have anything to do with any stories? That existence? Those stories, nothing at all. You are nothing. You are not Gail. You are not those stories. Those stories are a lie, man. Those are a myth. You might as well believe you're Harry Potter. I'm telling you. Be nothing. Be free. Get real. You see? The way of freedom is to be free. Are you ready for that? Does it mean you won't still stumble and fall? Yes, of course you will. No problem. No problem. And then what do? Get real. And then stumble and fall and then get real. If you really do it, and keep talking to me, you'll see. If you are devoted to truth, as I said a minute ago,
Mm-hmm.
if you're devoted to truth, you cannot lose. You can't fail. The only way you can fail is because you become again devoted to your mind.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
If you're devoted to mind, you lose. If you're devoted to truth, you win. It's a no-lose situation in that way. Somebody's not muted. Whoever's not muted, please check your mute, everyone. Make sure you're muted. Thank you.
I want to ask, what do you do at your intensives that's different than here? Is it just more?
This is very general. The intensives are 10 days from 9 to 5 with me, going through inquiries, and it's very comprehensive, and specific. The first 3 full days we spend on recognizing who I am, not just 2 seconds like we're doing now. The first 3 days I do this so that it's no doubt anymore, no doubt. Then the next 2 days I spend on being devoted, what it means to be devoted to truth. 2 days on just that. Then another day or 2 on that there's no doer. There's no free will. You see, it's very intensive. By the end, many people on this call have been to my intensives.
Yeah, I can see why you call it intensive.
It's intensive. It's with me on my roof from 9 to 5 every day.
Yeah.
Working. And by the end, it's over. You're done.